So, it's been a whole month. I was on vacation. Well, a month ago I said I was going to stop streaming until I get back from vacation, which was last week. And I didn't. So, instead of 3 weeks, it ended up being 4 weeks. Oh well, here we are. I think so, because it was 3 weeks before I said I would come back, and then I waited another week. So, I was having problems last Tuesday, or not problems. There were timing issues. I didn't have time, or I slept wrong, or something. Whatever excuse. No, but I wasn't ready to do it, and I said I would do it Thursday, and I just never did. So instead of giving another excuse, I just waited till Tuesday to actually stream. So here we are. How has everyone been? Audio's in sync. Okay, good. Yeah, well, my wife cares about the background. We're like renovating the house right now, and I had cleaned the living room so it looked all nice, but now it's a mess again because we're cleaning other rooms, and the living room has become a temporary storage room. It's a disaster back there. We did have a great vacation. My wife's friend's parents owned a cabin up north from where we are, near one of our beaches we have, and we got it for free for a whole week. It was fantastic, it really was. It's a disaster renovation. You are correct. Still love that old Flash animation. It's not the east or the west side. Classic internet gold right there. What is this? Arcanum the Void. Well, that's kind of depressing. Okay, here we go. Space Quest 6 music. It'll join us or die. Is it buffering? Hello, Darker. How's it going, man? It's been a couple minutes, hasn't it?
Meanwhile, in a deserted warehouse just outside the galaxy.
Yeah. Our internet should be fine too. Ooh, 284. I get something like 310. So, but the up is slower, obviously. I think the up is like 25, 24 on my internet. But, there's always hiccups because nothing's ever guaranteed. Nope, not Skypex anymore. In fact, hang on. There it is. This is a full 720p capture now. I'm using RTX voice, which I'm using on my microphone to cancel out background noise. But it also deletes the background of webcams. I'm outside the boundaries. $18. Yeah. Up sucks. There's another ISP that called me and wanted to offer slower download speed than what I had, but it was equal upload speed. I think it was like 100 or 150 up and down, and I'm like, I'd rather keep my 300 download, thanks. And so hopefully the one I'm currently with will follow suit and up the upload. Up the up speed. Outside the boundaries of reality. I'm breaking all the rules. Oh, it stops it. Because it's a widescreen camera, and I'm using the same element in OBS capture device as this scene. So, or is it a different one? I don't know. If I change it, it messes up everywhere else, so whatever, it is what it is. Does it? That sucks. Yeah, that's one thing that hasn't been solved yet is people still have low internet speeds. Everywhere in the world isn't together on. We don't have equal internet speeds yet, and I think that's what's. I've had this conversation a few times. I think that's what's holding back, like movies and gaming and stuff going fully streaming, is that we still don't have consistent, reliable internet speeds that are fast everywhere. That's why there's still physical media. I think once that boundary gets broken, physical media is going to disappear very quickly. Which is a shame. I'm big on physical media. Like, I buy Blu-rays. I don't... Well, I have streaming services, but... movies I really like, I want to pick up and own. So pay more for more download, but I'm perfectly fine with 300. Yeah. 300 is good. I'm on 300. And I usually get a little more than 300, honestly, when I do the speed test. I'm trying to figure out what to do today in King's Quest II. Maybe a new screen to remake? I don't know what to do about these underwater scenes. I don't think I could do them justice, at least not yet, without doing some research. Steven Schrader, the guy who is the fantastic artist who was doing the swamp screens for me, had a suggestion on Twitter last week. Maybe I'll just show the image. As an 80s kid, I need my physical media. Yeah, we need to be ready for the zombie apocalypse. We need to have all our movies and games available offline, ready to go. Zombie apocalypse ready. That's what movie covers and game box arts should say. Right? Have a sticker on the front, on the front of the cover. Apocalypse ready. Okay, so Steven, he tagged me on Twitter and suggested. Let me see here. He suggested, suggest. He was asking if it might be a good idea to do something like this for this scene. Where is it? Maybe even on this screen here, but the view of the castle, which is it's further up, isn't it? Yeah, like right here, and ultimately here. The scene, the shot for the in view of the castle. Whoops, where'd it go? I hate that when you're holding a window and you move quickly, it kind of minimizes everything, which is really annoying. So this one here, to have something a little more grand, because he did a C64 paletted image. Some of you probably saw it already. I'm not sure. C64 pixel art image of this castle in the distance kind of thing, and there's like mist in the distance and hills and a trail all the way up, and there's a moon at the top. So that looks like this. Let me just get it at a good size. And he said, could we do, not this exact picture because it wouldn't match, but something like this for the shot of the castle on the swamp island where Dracula's castle is. I'm like, dude, yes. I mean, obviously the castle doesn't match, but I like the idea that the swamp is so large and the island would be so large that you'd see it from a distance like this, and it would be like, obviously you'd go forward and then maybe there'd be one extra screen, but maybe not. Just go forward and then you'd be at the castle. But I really like the idea of portraying immense scale like this. So I told him, yes, that's a brilliant idea. Do something like this. And because I think the screens already kind of sell it, that there's, like, especially this scene. If I go up front here. So this is the top left swamp screen, and this is the screen right underneath it. And you can see, Sierra Games did this too, to a degree. the screen north and south of the horizontal screens are always connected one by one, but when you go forward and backward, it's like there's a bunch of distance. Like you'd have to travel a few minutes to get to this screen type of thing. And I think I'm okay with that, especially the way it kind of just worked out the way he did the distance here. It looks like it's way up there. It doesn't look like the end of the swamp, right? It just kind of goes up. I guess this could but then it could just roll up this way and keep going in the distance, the shoreline there until you reach this spot. And I think that would lend itself well to the actual island looking a lot bigger. Open world or no game. Touche. Not gonna be open game, though. I think SCI could handle that. It'd be interesting to try, though, but it would take forever. So something like this, I'm looking forward to that if he does something like that. But we're here today, and we're doing something else. What are we doing? Kind of sick of doing forest screens and beach screens. Let's pick something else. But that's kind of all there is to King's Quest II, isn't there? Castle screens. I'd have to really design... I don't want to trace over these castle screens. I'd like to do them from scratch. Got the church finished. Dwarfs. Tree area. Grandma's cottage. And Space Quest demo. Yeah, see, this is going to be something else too. I'm going to let Steven take a stab at one of these screens in the tower realm. I guess I got to do a forest screen. I don't want to do traceovers though. I want to design something from scratch, and that's kind of the hard part. You kind of have to do a sketch first. But I'm not an artist. Maybe I won't even do a picture today. Maybe we'll do some sprites. Or scripting. Anything could happen. Well, that's interesting. 23 minutes ago. How long have I been streaming? 24 minutes. Someone followed me. 4 gathers. Followed me 23 minutes ago. Thank you for the follow. And I either missed it or the Streamlabs notifications didn't work. Don't know why. Well, should be working. Just trigger one, see what happens. Other box. Yeah, that works. I don't actually follow myself. I don't think you can do that. Okay. Green. The antique shop. That would have to be redesigned because the scale's all wrong. I can't do a simple trace over of that. All screen's gonna leave for now. I guess we'll do this one. This is where you find the stake. Well, what screen is that again? 23. Copy to clipboard. Do a new picture. Paste. Although, if I like mirrored it. I don't have an image of it in my mind, so maybe I'll just put it in the same place. Okay. Side. Way too big. Big tree. Oh wait, what? My artwork is really not up to snuff compared to what Steven's been doing on those swamp screens. Okay, it's just solid brown on that side. I try to be consistent with what I did in the past. And then black on the left shaded side. Okay, good enough. So let's switch to black. Try to make a bigger sort of version. And there we go. And just remember, Graham is bigger in this than the AGI games. See what happens with this. Kind of follow the details I'm not that great at. Whoops, ow. Yeah, this part is pretty gimpy down here, isn't it? It's down that direction. It's pretty thin here, actually. None of these are gonna work. Thin. Oh, and that is too thin as well. Just get rid of that part of it. Gotta be a nice big thick tree. Maybe that could just be the centerpiece of the screen. Just a giant tree, and that's where the stake is. It catches your eye. As a non-artist, I feel like that could be a good idea. Whatever that's worth. I don't like this going up so high. Makes it look weird. Come on. Sure. Maybe put like a hole here. It's not as round as I'd like. What is immediately left and right of the screen? So this is screen 23, was it? So we got the beach and the swamp. Maybe I'll put some visual cues over here for the swamp. Oh, that would be this screen, wouldn't it? No, it wouldn't. That's a different one. Yeah, okay. Never mind. Pretty neat, eh? Put details in there later. Oh, that's just a copy. Do it the other way. Oh, too jagged. So easy to make things look a little too jagged. And then we just need some background trees, I suppose. Put the stake right here, right where it was. This might be a little too long though, might make walking down here annoying. Let's fix that. Oops. Dang it. Uh-oh. Messed up. Oh, really messed up. Oh no. I think I corrupted it. That shouldn't be there. Dang it. What happens now if I save this? Alright, let's do this. See that. Start a new screen. There we go. Bye-bye. Dodge that bullet. I lost my whole thing I was trying to cut out. I don't want it that far. Alright. Still too far over. Right there. Just to make walking down here a little easier. Like enough space. If he gets too close to the edge, he's just gonna skip to the next screen, so. Yeah, that song was made by Trolls, the Space Quest historian, and we did it. He did it. We did a bunch of songs for the kind of chill out album we did of King's Quest remixes called King's Chill, and that was his. And he asked me to mix it. There's a fly in here. Good morning, Audio Eric. Nice to see you. Song is just a flute, so I'm going to skip it. Sure, Colonel's Bequest. Okay. So we were doing background trees. Okay. Oh, and I no longer have a... board. There we go. So... just a couple trees. I wish I could get more interesting landscaping somehow so that the ground isn't so flat. I mean, in the AGI original, it's a flat world. But in games like King's Quest I SCI, the Sierra remake, just open it here for a second. We got like these... okay, so some of them are pretty flat, but then we get screens like this, right, where you can see the land is rolling and there's hills. Like even right here, you can tell the way the rocks shift and go down. And right here, the land kind of goes up a little bit. Otherwise, it's pretty flat there. There's a good one. That's definitely a hill, right? I want to go back and kind of do this variety of color for the ground too. Like it's got yellow and green dithering happening here. Dark green, light green dithering, and then for highlights, it's got solid light green. I like to make it more interesting. It also seems a lot closer to the ground, like the camera pointing, well, not closer, maybe more downward pointing. The horizon is a very small strip of the upper area of the screen. I get an idea of the topography here. So, where's that screen with the highlights on the grass again? Even this just has some random, you can tell it's very short grass, kind of meadowy, whereas other screens might not feel so much that way. Is that a highlight screen? Did I miss it? Yeah, this one. Okay. Bit of a hill there. Or at least a wind in the grass. Curl in the whatever. Just trying to get some inspiration here. Get rid of the tracing image, might get a better idea. Let's see. This is the screen where the wolf comes out. King's Quest 1. Is there another scene with a big tree? Oh yeah, this one. Remember this tree? Do a more smooth looking tree. I'm doing these jaggedy trees. Maybe I should follow suit here. Do something more like this. Do something that goes straight up. Would that make this tree seem bigger? Oh, I do want to keep that little curl there. Maybe I'll just keep that. Because I want to do that kind of tree hole look there. quiet. Camelot soundtrack was always really quiet. King's Quest V too. Like the MIDI notes themselves. Very quiet. Low velocities. I don't like this at all. Just gonna get rid of this. Yeah, it looks like a pretty solid tree, doesn't it? When it's straight up like that. Don't need to go so jagged. Okay. I'm all over the place. I was looking at the ground. It's kind of grown out of a hill. That's a really cool looking detail. But that's what you get for being an artist. An actual good one. Okay, another tree. Let's do another tree. Well, yeah, another tree. Let's see here. Oh, you need to be connected. There you go. Weird shape. So weird. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but I can tell when something looks wrong. Sometimes. Shape just doesn't speak to me. None of this is any good. If I curl it, follow the curl of the other, yeah. Okay, I'm okay with that. Except for that. Alright, let's save this before I forget to. This is 23. Background trees. Yeah, see, we've got a couple trees in the foreground here, and then a couple over here, and then in the back it's all black, shaded, and then it fades into the distance with this blue-black dithered look here. You can see it's got depth, that they're going farther and farther back. Can we replicate it? That's the question. These trees aren't that tall. Like, you can see the branches. Most of the trees I do are like towering over Graham. Their branches are not even on the screen. Like, this one. The only tree on that has branches on screen is this gimpy looking thing. Everything else is just way high and don't even cast a big shadow, do they? Man, this is the second screen I ever did for this game, so it's pretty old. Like this bush either. It's like this solid green gelatinous mass. It doesn't look like a bush. Okay, I think what would be in the foreground in this picture? Maybe just a kind of tree going over, like. A branch going that way, I don't know. Like that. That looks weird. That looks weird. Battle of the Badgers. Quest II SCI 4. I am not familiar with it. It's too thick. I think it goes thinner. I don't know, maybe it'll look like garbage. Priority's gonna be white on that. So Graham can walk behind it. As such. Okay. Oh, did I draw this on a line? Because that would be stupid if I didn't. Looks like I can make it right along this blue line. Or gray, I guess. So I'll make the whole tree gray. Might as well do it now. Is it dark gray? Yeah, dark gray. I don't need to worry about the detail lines. But I'll do it anyway. That line there, I see. Got a tree. Disable visual for a second and just step over here and fill it in. Now Graham will appear behind the tree. Okay. This one too, is that on a line? See, I don't watch where I'm drawing these things. They're right on that line. Okay, this will be a red tree in priority land. Disable visual, go to priority, fill it in. Disable priority. There we go. It's a little early to do stuff like that, but okay, that is interesting. Oh, let me see. So it should be purple. Yeah, I guess it should be purple. Whoops. There we go. Good. Save. All right, let's do something with the. Well, hang on. I want to do something like this here. I think. Or do something like this. Have like those two trees and then background stuff. It's okay to have some clearings. Because it makes sense you'd walk through the trees to get to an area that's interesting to look at. I guess. Right? So. That shows the sun cutting through the trees. Okay. Maybe I could do something similar to that. Let's go back up here to the palette. Need a color. I'm not going to be using purple. Okay. Hill effect here. Let's see if it. Dynamic looking land here. First experiment, first excursion. No idea what I'm doing. It dips down that far. Looks perfect. Let's zoom in. Maybe it goes up further. That's a little high. I want it to be dynamic. I don't want it to be the same, because that's boring. Yeah, let's just keep going down. The whole way down. It's like a hill that doesn't stop. Right up here, and it keeps going down. Kind of starts to level off, but not quite. There we go. Is that visually interesting? Maybe a little more. I'm gonna redo those two lines though. Be a little smoother. Sure. I'm just kind of gonna do the opposite mirror of what they did here. Okay, there's some different shapes here. I don't want to copy it exactly, so... Oh, whoa, well, yeah, let's do this. Kind of goes right in and ends there. Fill, fill, fill. Oh no, there's a hole. Go. Okay. And I also need branch shade color, which I'll put right here. Nice big shade on this tree. Deliard! Do do do. Well, that was almost perfect. Perfect. Boom. We have our shade. Even though it doesn't really seem all that big enough. Look how the shadows sprawl out from the upper. Maybe I should do something more like that. Yeah, right. Finished all this, I'm gonna redo it. That's garbage. Well, I can fill that in as the basic shape and then do some outlines around it. That. That. No idea if this looks interesting or not. Might be too much shade. Alright, what is the other colors used here? It's just green and green. There's no light green. Kinda looks like a hill. Doesn't it? The tree's kinda out of place because it looks a little too flat. I learn as I go. And we'll do some trees straight in the background. Just to contrast. Blue and black. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I actually don't want this to be at least all the way to the ground like that. Do that, and then go back to black and blue, and yeah. Same thing with this tree. Does that look like trees? That and that. It's a start. Hey, Marty, how's it going? How are you this fine Tuesday? Good to hear. I'm struggling with art as usual. I'm trying to get some insights from some King's Quest I screens. Try to copy some elements. This tree is kind of red. Maybe I should make this tree red like this one. I think I'm going to do that. So we got red outline, black outline. Let's go back up to this tree. Do red instead. Oops. Get out of here. Okay. I don't have any red trees. I'd like to have more color variety in my screens. They're all brown. I mean, look at this. Just brown everywhere. No variety. Well, King's Quest I has red trees and brown trees. Grayish brown trees. I need more variety like this. That's Cloudland. That doesn't count, but even up in this tree, it's like red and brown. So it's a different shade of brown. Catches your eye. Whoops. Where is that scene again? With the big tree. When you climb... Where is it? There it is. That's a nice color. Shade is black and brown, but the actual color is brown and red. And then we got solid brown for a little bit of highlight over there. Very interesting color choices. I would like to replicate. So, even the leaves, look at these leaves. Teal and red. It's a nice shaded color. That's very unique. And it's all black up here. Okay. Alright, so we were doing this tree. I should copy this. No, I'll do this. Okay, so it's red. Most of the tree is going to be black and red. So let's go black and red. Fill. Oh yeah, right off the bat, I kind of liking the contrast in color to the rest of the screen. Do. No, don't know what I'm doing. I guess that's kind of the highlight parts, so let's not do that. Before I fill that in, I want to fill in the whole part here. One pixel. I was making holes in trees. I don't know why. Just experimenting. Someone uses undithering, it's going to look like that. I'm not going to design my screens for undithering, but undithering does kind of sometimes showcase some ugly habits. Oh, oh, oh. What else we got? There's parts where there's a bunch together, so let's thicken lines a little. I don't know what this looks like. It's not coming out nice at all. Not doing it for me. Much nicer with dithering. Do not like undithering at all. The intensity of the red in this tree is totally lost when you do this. It's a muted burgundy or something. Yeah, I like how the red pops out of this dither pattern. You do this, it just mutes it. Which makes it smoother looking, I guess, but... yeah. You see some mistakes in this screen. Not mistakes, but... see how the leaf here... the outline came down around, but they didn't fill it in with the same color here. And then these detail lines on the tree go straight through the leaves that are supposed to be in front. But with dithering, I guess you don't really notice it as much. Space Quest 1, the Madonna scene. I don't like how this line is coming down here. Get rid of that. Okay, there we go. That's better. Okay. Then we need some darkened details here. Let's do this. Shaded areas. A more concentration of black. Am I using too many lines? I think that's okay. I actually really like that. I'm drawing over a brown line here, so just get rid of that. There we go. Okay. Now, let's finish this tree here. So we have, oh, I need one more color. Go all the way to the beginning, change the palette. We'll do this gray. There's like duplicates of dark gray in the default palette, so you can fill those in with something else. Brown and gray. Um, Fill the highlighted part. Meet at the bottom, like that. Towards the middle. Ooh, the dither pattern is backwards. Let's fix that. Makes for some ugly line where the lines meet. That's better. Now, what I normally do and do some tree ridges. Probably do too much of this. Those are the ones that really look ugly and on the dithering. But I don't know. This tree looks a lot nicer than this one right at this point. Maybe I should do some red highlights before I fill in the dark red. Let's just cut that out for a second. Okay, before that comes in, do some solid red highlights. Just a couple places. There. That. Just a couple places on the right side like that. Oops. Then we'll bring in this. Was it a good idea? Time will tell. What do you think, everybody? Always love the ad-lib rendition of that one. Which one was that? And the cheeky comment when you look at her. This one? Leadership Larry? Dagger of Almond Raw, Heart of China. That's probably the Larry one you were talking about. Oh, the Madonna one. Yeah, I really love the ad-lib sounds. Scott Murphy hated them, but you know, growing up with that, that's all you have. You develop a fondness. Okay, this is really cool, but we've got emptiness around trees. Maybe we can do some. No, King's Quest 1 puts bushes and stuff around. Rocks. Could put a rock here. Put a rock in here, just for fun. Terrible looking rock. Come on. I don't have a gray dithered. Here. Do, 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 do. Kinda looks like crap. A little better. But actually, maybe I should make outline light gray. That part can be dark gray. That. Sure. But it needs a little more. Yeah, black around. There we go, some definition. Definition on that bad boy. Change to black and gray. Want to do too much. Too much detail, and it starts to look not good. This doesn't look as good as I thought it was gonna look. Maybe what I should do is just get rid of this line. There. Better. It's still a little bare by the tree, so we're gonna do some random brush patterns. Some grass in here. Down a bit. Oops, I don't like that. Smaller. Random brushes like that can really give a feel for the shape of the land, which means it's too flat. That's what that means. Make it look like a hill. This is all pretty terrible. I'm going to start over with a smaller brush. Let's do this instead. We have confirmation of his position, Master. Good. Off to Magmethius with you then. It's time for Wilco to meet the fate which I have crafted for him. Yes, I have the Space Quest IV dialogue memorized. Don't judge me. Some detail to make it look like a hill a little bit, but it evens out at the bottom. I don't know. But the stake's going to be right here. So let's go with this. See what it looks like in game. Oh, but I need the horizon line done. Oh, and control points. Okay, let's do those now. Turn you off. Dun, 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 dun. It's funny hearing the Space Quest 4 intro reminds me how convenient ScumVM really is. If I can't be bothered going onto YouTube, I can just listen to the intro of various games to entertain myself. On my phone. Oh, I see. Larry 5 is probably the best for that since you can access all the music from the very start. You can? I didn't know that. Does it have like a sound test or something? I haven't played Larry 5, so don't know these things. Color is this tree? It's magenta. There's a room full of audio equipment with an 8-track player. Oh, that's cool. I wish Space Quest would have done that when I was a kid. Okay. Let's try it. Plus blocks, we're at that. We don't need you. Here we go. Oh, it's still got the... Hang on, I should get rid of that. There's still some code in there I put in from when I was attempting to use alternate palettes to see if I could do some kind of background effect by color cycling in EGA with 4 frames, and it doesn't work very fast. Where does that happen? In the do it method, right? Yep, so right here. Wait, no. Wrong symbol. There we go. That should do it. There we go. That was a test I did a month ago. What is this? Red Riding Hood appears. Yay. There we go. It's pretty bare. I need something on the edges of the screen. That's very empty. Oh, and I don't have the code to... Right. And look, right where it's supposed to be is the stake. Da-da-da-da. Let's see if the block boundaries are acceptable. Oh, messed up there. I'm walking on top of the tree. There too, I'll have to fix that. Good, but otherwise pretty good. There's a white pixel down there. But I like the size of that tree and how it stands out. I like it. Yeah, it was a bit trippy. Failed experiment. Let's fix that code there. Rebuild resources. If go on control, yellow purple. G room. What? North is unidentified. I thought I could access those variables. Oh well. What's this? How does this work? There we go. Good. This all works very well. Right, the other thing I was going to do is hint at the swamp. Whoa, nothing's happening. I guess I didn't finish coding that. Yeah, I was gonna put some evil looking grass on this side. I can still do that. Before I fill in grass color there. In fact, while we're here, let's fix this. There. And then set to, what was it, teal and black? Stuck on a branch height. Seems a bit reluctant to just fall in. Yeah, sorry, Graham, you gotta die. It's just gotta be. It's the way it's gotta be. I'm gonna make sure he dies, don't worry. Black and teal, yeah. Do 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 do. In here. Oops. Just a hint. I don't even know how this is gonna look, but it looks like branches, doesn't it? Doesn't even at all look like. Change this color. That almost looks like a cliff now. It looks like it's going up and then dropping off right there. I can't keep that. That color's not going to work. I'll just get rid of it for now. Although I do like that. How that looks. How it's going up and it looks like a cliff right there. But it doesn't work for this screen. I'm just going to leave it for now. Oh, I think that's a successful stream. I'm going to end it here. Pretty good. Okay, so Thursdays I'm not going to do it at 9 a.m. anymore. The same time as Tuesdays. I was a little late today because I couldn't get my mic working, but yeah, I'm going to do it a little later in the day so people across the pond or somewhere else in the world can join, because some people have been sad that they couldn't join the stream. So Thursday I'm not going to do 9 a.m. I'm going to do it a little later. It's my day off, so I can do it whenever anyway, so that's good. Off from work, that is. So, I don't know, sometime after noon Central Time. I'll come back for that. Other than that... Let's see. See if anyone's playing King's Quest. No one's playing King's Quest, believe it or not. Space Quest? Playing Space Quest. Who do I know that's streaming? Oh, Voozle's playing Perfect Dark. Maybe I'll... Hang on a sec. Stupid. Oh, yeah. Let's do that. Yeah, later stream hype. He's playing Perfect Dark. Looks like he's playing... I don't know if it's the Xbox version or just an emulator or what, but it looks pretty neat. Foozle's a great guy. Let's check him out. See you on Thursday, guys, at some point, which I will later figure out. I'll post a time. Thanks, guys. Bye.